Yo, what is up, guys? It is the man in the can. It is Super Pigman here today with another video, and today we're going to be talking some more about Kenshi lore. Now, I think this is going to be the last video before my scriptwriter gets back, so hopefully everything goes back to normal with that, and we'll be posting on this stats, on a lot of stats for swords and stuff like that. But without further ado, let's get into this video, and today we're going to be talking about cannibals. Yes, the cannibals, the mistress of the north, the people that nobody really likes because they're a pain in almost all of our butts. But the cannibals have a rich history, and these guys, however, are an interesting part of evolution in the continent of Kenshi. So without further ado, let's get into it. So these people are easily connected to the First Empire, are more commonly known as the Ancients. These people were here on this continent for a long time, like literally like tens of thousands of years, or 10,000 to like 15,000 years, literally since the start of the colony. So why are they cannibals now is the question we'll try to be answering out here. So this is defined in a number of ways. In Kenshi, people in Mongol think it's something to do with the hive, you know, like, or the fog, pretty much. I didn't mean to write hive, like the fog, you know, how they're mindless and they kind of eat each other too. People in the HN think it's the embodiment of the god Narco, and you know, I wouldn't blame them. I mean, you go up there and you're kind of gonna get eaten alive if you get knocked out. The UC thinks these guys to be the ancients but annoying, and you know, they think they're higher up because they evolved to not be like that. Then the tech hunters know these to be the ancients, and the machinists the same. Now we got most of our major factions thinking that there's some way, but 3 of them think of them in the same way. Now the machinists say it was due to the lack of evolution that they became cannibals, but I believe it was a mixture of different things. Now why would these people go cannibal out of nowhere while the rest of the people are okay? It's kind of, you know, it's kind of weird, and it kind of makes me think of this theory that I want to propose to you guys. So let me say it. What if the ancients are sub race of humans that can't breed with Scorchies or Greenlanders? Now this would make sense on why they essentially are killing themselves off. I mean, you look at where they are and you think that they'd have good farming societies, but no, they don't. They really don't. They're really unorganized, and the only thing they do have are villages or tribes, to better the less. But I think the less pool of genes made them less likely to adapt to a new setting that they were at. This made them starve until they realized that human meat was the only way to live, which created the rise of tribes. Now that is my theory, but onto the rising of tribes. The tribes are all hostile with the human, and sometimes even each other, and you can see this, that sometimes they'll kill each other off because they are hungry, and you know, adventurers tend to not try to go over here, you know, because they just like, they're like, hey man, I mean, I ain't trying to get put on a pole and get eaten. So they have common sense, you know, and this makes the food in Kenshi, like, or the food for the cannibals, really like less able, or less, there's less food pretty much, and now they have to resort to eating each other. Now, so, but there's a book by Finch called The De-Evolution of Man, and in this book it explains how there is a direct connection between the ancients and also these cannibals, but it can't be drawn to a conclusion due to the lack of evidence. There's a strong running theory, but you know, it's kind of clunky. I mean, they see that they think it's all the science labs that are in ruins and all that stuff that created like this type of civil war type of thing, and it made them cannibal because now they couldn't kind of farm and stuff. And some people think that it was due to the cannibals like attacking them. That's why the labs look like this. But either way, they can't really draw a direct conclusion with each one, because it's kind of like, it has its pros and cons, if you know what I mean. And onto like the cannibal tribes and stuff, these guys are not really that organized, you know, they really aren't. But that is the lore on these guys. Most is explained, but there's still some that remains undefined, man. I hate it when it's undefined, because now we have to jump to our own conclusions about what is what, you know, and that isn't something I like doing. Anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Remember to leave a like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. We're on our road to 500 subs. We are about 198 away from getting there. So hopefully we get there, guys. Peace.